it wasn't his footballing talent that first caught my eye. It was his temperament, his dedication, his commitment. And when you said anything, he looked you straight in the eye, and you think, I like this, you know. And then you watched him play, and you could see, because obviously he had a great background at Chelsea as a very young player, and had a good pedigree in that respect. So it wasn't, and that's something you couldn't see if you were doing it just using statistics alone. I think most of the fans I've spoken to, they understand that if West Ham certainly don't get back into Europe, or they don't buy well, that they wouldn't begrudge it. It'd be like a Rio Ferdinand leaving the club. Yeah. I think the fans accepted it, and Joe Cole leaving, and people like that. So I think the fans would accept it, and you know, it'd be forever, you know, a Hammer's favourite. Immediately, no. But it was like development is a process.
Okay.
And I just felt that he was, and you judge him with the group that you've got in his age group, and looking at him within the age group that we put him in, as a 14-year-old, he was above average in the age group. You think, well, he's not bad, this kid. He's got something. We didn't know what at the time, because he was a midfield player when he first came, then went back to centre-back as he grew, and has now developed into a holding midfield player. Now he's starting to get a little bit more adventurous, and as he's developing, and, you know, breaking forward a lot more with the ball. So he's developed those traits, but that's a testament to his attitude in terms of wanting to get better. Not so West Ham assigned me, that's okay, I'm all right now. It's about, right, West Ham assigned me, now I want to be an apprentice or a scholar, as they call them these days, or then I want to be a professional, and then I want to get in the team. He's always had that hunger, and he's always had goals he's searching for. So that was a process over a number of years. But when he got to about 18, you could tell that this kid's got something.
Right.
And I think Chelsea have missed a trick here. His contract is running down, and he's refused a new contract. But I'd hate to see him go this summer, personally, because we've got a World Cup coming up in November. He's an integral part of the England team, and arguably he's only going to go to, in the UK, he's only going to go to one of 3 or 4 clubs. You know, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man United, Man City. And would he be a regular in those teams? You know, would he play every week?
Yeah, it's a good point.
And if he doesn't play every week, because, you know, look at Jack Grealish at Manchester City, a great player that he is.
Yep.
He rarely starts.
Yep.
And would that hinder his England chances in a World Cup year? So I think there's all those thoughts that would be going through Declan's head and his advisor's head. So I think it's just a wait and see. But my advice would be, stay at West Ham, have a good World Cup. And if you've had a good World Cup, you'll still be a sought-after player, and you could go in January or after the World Cup, or certainly if West Ham qualify for Europe again, stay at West Ham and for another season and see where it takes us.